Dear students, I hope you have studied the lesson solid state. Today we will solve the exercise which is given at the end of the lesson solid state, that is on page number 25, 26 and 27 in your textbook. Question 1. Choose the most correct answer. First question. Molecular solids are. We have studied crystalline solids are classified into 4 types: molecular solids, covalent solids, ionic solids, and metallic solids. So molecular solids are crystalline solids. The correct option is A. Second, which of the following is N-type semiconductor? An N-type semiconductor is obtained by adding group 15 element to intrinsic semiconductor. As we know, pure silicon is an intrinsic semiconductor and As, that is arsenic, belongs to group 15. Hence, so option B is the correct answer. Silicon doped with the As, that is an N-type semiconductor. Third, in Frenkel defect. We know in Frenkel defect is arising when an ion in an ionic compound is missing from its regular lattice site and occupies interstitial position between the lattice points. So in this defect, the number of cations and anions remains same. Hence, the crystal as a whole remains electrically neutral. Hence, the option D is correct. Overall electrical neutrality is preserved in Frenkel defect because the number of cations and anions remains same. Fourth, in crystal lattice formed by BCC unit cell, the void volume is. In BCC unit cell, the packing efficiency is 68%. That means 68% of the total volume in BCC unit cell lattice is occupied by atoms. Hence, 100 minus 68, which is equal to 32% is empty space or void volume. So, the correct option is C, that is 32%. Question number 5. The coordination number of atoms in BCC crystal lattice is. What is meant by coordination number? Number of neighboring spheres that touch any given sphere. In BCC crystal lattice, each atom touches 4 atoms in the layer above it and 4 in the layer below it and none in its own layer. So what is the coordination number? 8. The correct option is 8. Sixth question, which of the following is not correct? Option A, 4 spheres are involved in the formation of tetrahedral void. Correct. Option B, the center of spheres in an octahedral voids are at the apices of a regular tetrahedron. That option is also correct. C, if the number of atoms is n, then the number of octahedral voids is 2n. That is wrong. If the number of atoms is n, number of tetrahedral voids is 2n and number of octahedral voids is n only. That is half of tetrahedral voids. So number of octahedral voids is not 2n, it should be n. So that option is wrong. D, if the number of atoms is n upon 2, the number of tetrahedral voids is n. That option is also correct. Question number 7. A compound forms HCP structure. Number of octahedral and tetrahedral voids in 0.5 mole of substance is respectively. So the answer is number of atoms present in 0.5 moles of the compound. Number of atoms we can find out number of moles multiplied by Avogadro number. So the number of moles here it is 0.5 and Avogadro number is 6.022 into 10 raised to 23. So the number of atoms is equal to 3.011 into 10 raised to 23. So number of octahedral voids are same as that of atoms in HCP. So what is the number of octahedral voids? The number of atoms present, which is equal to 3.011 into 10 raised to 23 voids. Octahedral voids. Number of tetrahedral voids are twice the number of as that of atoms in HCP. So tetrahedral voids is equal to 2 into number of atoms, which is equal to 2 into 3.011 into 10 raised to 23, which is equal to 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 tetrahedral voids. So which is the correct option? Octahedral voids first and then tetrahedral. So octahedral is 3.011 into 10 raised to 23 and tetrahedral is 6.022 into 10 raised to 23. So the correct option is A. Next question. PB has FCC structure with edge length of unit cell is 495 picometer. Radius of PB atom is. So the formula is radius R is equal to A upon 2 root 2. So which is equal to A is equal to the edge length is given as 495. So substituting on this equation, 495 upon 2 root 2 is 2.83, which is equal to 175.01 picometer. So the correct option is D. Question number 3. Answer the following in brief. Question number 1 to 7. That is direct questions. You can easily get the answers from the textbook. Now we are going to question number 8. Cesium chloride crystallizes in cubic unit cell with a Cl minus ions at the corners and a Cs plus ion in the center of the cube. How many CsCl molecules are there in the unit cell? Answer. Since Cl minus ions are at the corners, it contributes its 1 upon 8 part to the given unit cell. So 8 corners into 1 upon 8 contribution, which is equal to 1. So the corner contribution is 1. Cs plus ion is at the center of the cube and it is not shared by any other cube. So the Cs plus ion is contributing 1. Thus CsCl has 2 particles per unit cell. So 2 particles present in which unit cell? BCC unit cell. So CsCl represents BCC unit cell. Question number 9. Copper crystallizes in FCC unit cell with the edge length of 495 picometer. What is the radius of copper atom? So in this question, it is given edge length A is equal to 495 picometer and we have to find out radius R. So it is an FCC cell. So the formula to find out R is root 2 A upon 4. Root 2 upon 4 is 0.3535 into A is the edge length. On substituting A is equal to 495, we will get the answer 174.8 picometer. So the radius of copper atom is 174.8 picometer. Question number 4. The density of iridium is 22.4 grams per centimeter cube. The unit cell of iridium is FCC. Calculate the radius of iridium atom. Molar mass of iridium is 192.2 grams per mole. So in this question, it is given mass of the crystal is 192.2 grams per mole. And density is also given 22.4 grams per centimeter cube. We know density is equal to mass upon volume. So from this formula, volume is equal to mass upon density. So substituting for mass and density, we will get volume is equal to 8.580 centimeter cube per mole. But we know in FCC, there are 4 atoms in one unit cell. So volume of one cell is equal to 8.58 into 4 upon 6.023 into 10 raised to 23, which is equal to 5.698 into 10 raised to minus 23 centimeter cube per mole. Now we know for FCC, the radius R is equal to root 2 A upon 4. For A is equal to 4 upon root 2 R. 4 upon root 2 is equal to 2.83. So we can write A is equal to 2.83 R. But we know volume V is equal to A cube. So we got volume 5.698 into 10 raised to 23, which is equal to A is 2.83 R. So A cube is 2.83 R the whole cube. So R is equal to cube root of 5.698 into 10 raised to minus 23 upon 2.83. Which is equal to 1.36 into 10 raised to minus 8 centimeter, or which is equal to 136 picometer. So the answer given in the question is also 1. Question number 5. Aluminium crystallizes in cubic closed pack structure with a unit cell edge length of 353.6 picometer. What is the radius of aluminium atom and how many unit cells are there in 1 centimeter cube of aluminium? So in the question it is given edge length is given 353.6 picometer and we have to find out radius R. So for a CCP unit cell, radius R is equal to 0.3535 into A edge length. So substituting, we will get the answer 125 picometer. Radius is 125 picometer. Second part, volume of one unit cell is equal to A cube. So A is given. So A cube is equal to 353.6 the whole cube. And 1 picometer is equal to 1 into 10 raised to minus 10 centimeter. So converting this into centimeter, we can write 353.6 into 1 into 10 raised to minus 10 the whole cube, which is equal to 4.421 into 10 raised to minus 23 centimeter cube. So that is the volume of one unit cell. Total number of unit cell, that is total volume divided by size of each cell. So total volume 100 upon 4.421 into 10 raised to minus 23, which is equal to 2.261 into 10 raised to 22. So the how many unit cells are there in 1 centimeter cube of aluminium? 2.26 into 10 raised to 22. Question number 6. In an ionic crystalline solid, atoms of element Y form HCP lattice. Atoms of element X occupy 1/3 of tetrahedral voids. What is the formula of the compound? So it is given the atoms of the element Y forms CCP structure. The number of tetrahedral voids generated is twice the number of Y atoms. Then atom X occupy 1/3 of the tetrahedral voids. Hence the number of X atoms are 2Y into 1 upon 3. Ratio of X and Y atoms is 2 upon 3Y is to 1Y, which is equal to 2 upon 3 is to 1. So which is equal to 2 is to 3. Therefore the formula is X2Y3. Question number 9. An element with molar mass 27 grams per mole forms cubic unit cell with edge length of 405 picometer. If density of the element is 2.7 grams per centimeter cube, what is the nature of cubic unit cell? So it is given in the question, mass is molar mass is equal to 27 grams per mole. Edge length is given, A is equal to 405 picometer. That on converting to centimeter, 4.05 into 10 raised to minus 8 centimeter. Density is also given 2.7 grams per centimeter cube. So the formula to find out density is Z into M upon Na into A cube, where Z is the number of atoms and Na is the Avogadro number and M is the molar mass and A is the edge length. So from this expression, we can find out the number of atoms. Z is equal to D into Na A cube upon M. So substituting the values of D and Avogadro number, A cube upon molar mass 27, we will get the answer 4. So if Z is 4, the nature of the unit cell is FCC. Question number 10. An element has a BCC structure with a unit cell edge length 288 picometer. How many unit cell and number of atoms are present in 200 gram of the element? So here the data is insufficient to find out the number of atoms present in 200 gram of the element. So no need to solve this question. So dear students, we have solved all the MCQs and numericals part from this lesson. Now for any other questions, if you have doubt, please contact me. Thank you.